From Scripps Sports, this is Grizzly Replay.
It's October in Missoula, Montana, a special time of the season. It's homecoming. The Grizz sporting copper and gold throwback uniforms, 30th anniversary, paying tribute to the 95 national champs. Cal Poly is in town, taking on number 4 Montana. Hi, everybody. I'm Trey Bender alongside Jordan Tripp for this one. Montana 5-0 for the first time since 2009. It's a special atmosphere here. Homecoming, and Cal Poly a dangerous team.
We know it's going to be a wild, rabid atmosphere inside Washington Grizzly Stadium today. Can Cal Poly come in here and handle it? I know what it's like to be down there and have that thing reverberate your chest. This is the 6th loudest stadium in all of college football at 121 decibels, right behind Penn State.
Cal Poly already has a win over a ranked team in Sac State. They pushed UC Davis to the limit, a top 10 team. The big question is, with all the injuries, what will be the story at starting quarterback, Bo Kelly or Ty Diefenbach?
Poly's a capable team. Kelly is smart, methodical, works through his progressions. Diefenbach is a giant of a human, true explosive threat with his legs and throwing capability.
The one thing they do have, it's been a constant, is Michael Briscoe. He's the Big Sky leader at wide receiver.
True NFL prospect. Can Kelly and Diefenbach get this guy the ball? Because if they do, he can wreck a defense. He can run the entire route tree. He is the real deal.
Now, Montana is coming off their first road game and a wild victory at Idaho State. They had to have the stars step up. Michael Wortham put his imprint on the game. He was special, filling up the stat sheet.
Michael Wortham, the electric sensation. He plays every single position except offensive line. He can throw, he can run, he can catch, and oh yeah, all-purpose yard leader in the country, Michael Wortham. He's explosive in the special teams game. He's explosive in between the tackles. There's nothing he can do, and oh yeah, 50% of the time he throws a touchdown pass, Trey, on 2 throws.
Former high school quarterback showing how he can impact a game in so many ways. Look at what he did last week against the Bengals, and they needed these numbers to pull off a wild win.
Not much more he could have done in that ball game with 247 yards, darn near 300 total with throwing. The guy is electric, unbelievable.
Let's not forget his counterpart, Brooks Davis, coming off a career best game.
Brooks Davis is the true X factor of this Montana offensive weaponry, if you call it. Pick one of these two, Wortham, Davis. Oh yeah, you got Gilman and you got Ayat. I ran into Cody Von Oppen, the defensive coordinator, coming down the tunnel. He said, Jordan, Brooks Davis scares me the most out of these 4 for the Montana offense.
Grizzly Replay kicks off with the first quarter right after this. From Scripps Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
And here come the Grizz out of the tunnel. Yeah, they're going to go Wildcat, and Wortham was so effective in this formation against the Bengals and Pocatello. 2nd and 10 here. Hands it off to Gilman, trying to get to the outside. Eli turns the corner, has a first down to the Mustangs' 43-yard line. Jeremiah Bernard, the free safety, finally runs him out of bounds, but a 13-yard pickup. Now it's 3rd and 14. That pushes the limits of Morrison's field goal range. Again, 2 receivers to each side. Ayat in the pocket, has plenty of time. Now he delivers over the middle, caught by Gilman, inside the 25, breaks the tackle, and he's close to the first down. Boston Wilson, the boundary corner, dropped him about a yard shy. Now a 4th down coming up after a 12-yard pickup. Go with a 3 tight end alignment now to the left side of the formation. Gilman, the lone setback. Handoff, Gilman straight ahead, and I think he got the first down. He nudged it across the 20. Let's see where they mark this. Cal Poly thinks they stopped him. It's close.
I don't know, Trey. It all comes down to the spot. I don't think they got it. What a stop by the Poly defense.
3rd down and a yard from the pistol. Diefenbach wide open. The tight end, Alec Marshall, down the sideline. Marshall to the 30, and he's tracked down from behind by Diesel Wilkinson after a big pickup into Montana territory to the 26, 44 yards on that play. From the 20, Diefenbach, blitz coming, they got him, and they drop him at the 29. That was Wilkinson coming in a flash, and Diefenbach didn't know what hit him. Now it's 3rd and 10. So away he goes in motion to the right. They throw his way, and he dives and makes a catch near the first down stick. I think he's got it inside the 16-yard line. Empty set, 5 receivers this time. Diefenbach intercepted. It's picked off by Caleb Artluski, and the Grizz turnover. That will be the final play of our first quarter. Montana in Cal Poly territory when we start the second quarter. A good one here in Missoula.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
Diefenbach, deep ball down the right sideline, and it is hauled in. Lawler on the coverage, but Michael Briscoe, their go-to guy, he's been quiet all day long, and the top receiver in the Big Sky steps up. Play fake. Pattern to the sideline. Catch made by Brooks Wheatley, and Wheatley's going to take it in. Touchdown Mustangs, 26 yards, and they strike first here on the road. 4 plays, and they get into the end zone. Now they're lined up in a funky formation here. No kicker. They're going to go for 2. Sonny, the tight end, takes a snap. Sonny's going to keep it. He's hit, and he's dropped short of the goal line. They fail on the 2-point try. Chance for Ty Morrison to pin the Mustangs back. He gets the kick away. A beauty, end over end. Cool waiting on it, and that'll take a backwards hop, and it's down by Montana inside the 2-yard line. Big kick from Morrison as the Mustangs will be backed up near their own goal line. Single back, 2 backs now actually in the backfield, and 2 receivers to each side. They'll run it, and it's botched up and almost a safety. They almost came up with 2 points right there, as getting the handoff was Kendrick Sanders, and he just nudged it across the goal line. Handoff, it's Gilman. Monty Gilman checking in, and he comes up with a big play down to the 35-yard line. That is a big boost for this offense. 12-yard pickup for the redshirt freshman. Ayat looking that way. Ayat overshoots Gale, and that is picked off. Threw it away, and Mason Rivera was in the right spot. And the Mustangs have the football.
Here's that last play on the turnover by Cal Poly Rivera, who's been huge today. Kaylee Ayat gets hit, makes a tough throw, and Poly comes up with it. Great job. That man has been Mr. Reliable for the Cal Poly defense today, Mason Rivera.
His first interception this season. Now breaking a tackle is Holyfield into the open field. And a big gainer on the ground. The ball comes out of there, but Holyfield was down at the 43. Elijah with Tolbert on the tackle. 23-yard pickup. Sanders now in as the running back. Diefenbach on 2nd and short. Downfield with it. He wants Brewer. He's got it inside the 15-yard line. That was delivered on the money. Prince Ford on the coverage, but Logan Brewer, the senior, hauls it in.
And not go for it, right here, Trey?
Cerna was their starter last year. 27-yarder from the left hash. And he nails it. 9 plays, 3 points. And Cal Poly will take a halftime lead of 9-0 here on homecoming in Missoula. And how about this? Last time the Grizz shut out in the first half, 2019 against Oregon. They've got some work to do on that side of the ball.
I did not expect this, to see this, one of the top offenses, the top offense in the Big Sky Conference, to be shut out in the first half.
Defenses ruled the day. Cal Poly getting a couple big plays for a touchdown, then a field goal before the break.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
Cal Poly has already beaten Sacramento State, a ranked team looking for another ranked win, 9-0 as we start the third quarter from Washington Grizzly Stadium. Grizz have been in this scenario before. The win against North Dakota was a big one. They really clamped things down defensively in the second half. First series, second half for the Mustangs. Pressure coming. Diefenbach, backside pressure. It's picked off. Kenzel Lawler. Touchdown, Montana. Kellen Dietrich got in there. Lawler picks it off, and the defense steps up 20-yard pick six.
Are you serious? That is complimentary football by the Montana defense. The pass rush getting home. The DB's clamping it down and making the play when the play presents itself to be made. Kenzel Lawler with excellent zone eyes, reading Diefenbach on his drop, jumping the route, touchdown Montana.
2nd and 11 after that Gilman catch. Ayat setting up the screen to Wortham. Wortham makes a man miss. Wortham to the 30. Wortham close to a first down. Yards after catch. Rivera on the tackle. Looks like he's a yard shy of moving the stick. End around, and it's not free. It's loose, and it's picked up by Bobby Pyland. Pyland racing down the sideline, and the Mustangs get a big turnover. Knocked out of the hands of LaKeldrick Bridges as they tried to go on the end around, and a flag comes in late after that return. Trips right. Grizz showing blitz, they're coming. Diefenbach rolling left, throws on the run downfield, and incomplete. Thought he had his man, and not able to come up with it was Brewer. Down the sidelines, Prince Ford on the coverage.
3rd and long for Montana.
They'll go trips to the bottom of the screen here on 3rd and 14. Ayat has some time. Over the middle, catch is made in space to roam. Rocker Jr. has a first down across the 40, and he runs out of bounds. Ran out of real estate. A big 3rd and 14 conversion for Montana, 35 yards. Now 3rd and 9 after the penalty from the 34. Ayat in the pocket to the sideline. And that's Davis very close to the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Right at the 25. And they'll move the sticks. So 1 quarter to go. It has been a dogfight. Homecoming at Washington Grizzly Stadium. Mustangs and Grizzlies, a 9-7 game. Important Big Sky Conference matchup. Montana with football when we come back.
From Scripps Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
Kenzel Lawler had the big pick six, but how about the defense flipping the script against that Cal Poly offense who was so good first half?
They doubled Montana up in yards gained, and Montana clamps down in 19 total yards for the Cal Poly offense in this second half.
From the 24-yard line. Gale's the tight end. Wortham is in a slot, bottom of the screen. Ayat looking that way. He wants Wortham in the end zone. Touchdown. A flag comes in late. Wortham with a big catch. Will it stand?
It was only a matter of time. How long can you bottle this kid up?
Result of the play is a touchdown. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 9. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
What a big-time delivery to put Montana in front. Ayat on the money.
Bringing 6, man-to-man on the outside, and Kaylee Ayat finding his man and Michael Wortham for the touchdown.
Pass, big 3rd and long here for Cal Poly. No snap to Diefenbach, setting up in the pocket. Over the middle, is deflected, picked off. Prince Ford's got it. Grizzlies get the football back. Flags come in after the play.
You know what they say, tips and overthrows, you got to get those, and Prince Ford playing with great coverage and great eyes, coming up with the turnover for the Montana defense.
Flip the script in this one with their D, and they should get good field position here after the punt from Ehrlich. Deck from the 30. Drew Deck, convoy to his right. 45, and up to midfield. Good field position for Montana. 20-yard return. Pitch to Gilman. Gilman to the 30. Gilman inside the 20. Rivera on the tackle. It looked like Ayat went the wrong way, but got it to Gilman in the right spot. Gilman again. Gilman to the 10. Touchdown, Montana.
Well, Trey, it was just a matter of time before Eli Gilman got humming. It just took them a little bit of time in the offensive line and Eli Gilman to settle into that run game. Something that didn't happen in the first half. 2 offensive scores now for the Grizzlies. And man, did he shake Mason Rivera on that one. Something that Mason did well in the first half. Not so good right there.
On 2nd and 10. Kelly to the sideline. Holyfield the catch. Oven was there first, and then they gang tackle him right near the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 coming up, and right now Montana flying around, especially those linebackers. First completed pass since 5 minutes plus 3rd quarter. They have really struggled. Tough spot here, 3rd and long. They're coming. Mataafa is after the quarterback, and Kelly nowhere to go with it and throws it away. 3rd and 16, 6.5 minutes to go. Ayat pressure is coming, evades it, steps up, fires downfield, man open. It's caught for the first down. Hauled in by Davis, and there's Ayat's ability to make something happen on the fly. 22-yard pickup. Here's the Whitefish Credit Union player of the game, and collectively the Montana defense gets the honor. Fantastic in the second half.
Creating turnovers, 3 of them to be exact, and 1 score with the pick 6 that really changed the momentum of this entire football game and got the offense jump-started.
And that is the Whitefish Credit Union player of the game, the team defense, as they run the football here with Gilman, and that puts the capper on this one. Eli, his 2nd rushing touchdown, 13 yards out, and that caps off a 14-play drive to put this one on ice.
2nd 14-play drive of the ball game for the Montana offense. 2 very long, sustained drives, and we're sitting up here talking, what's the difference? What's the adjustment difference? It's sustaining drives, not having mental errors, and creating explosive when you have the opportunity to have them here in the second half, and Eli Gilman just puts the icing on the cake for the Montana Grizzlies.
And winning this one going away, 21 fourth-quarter points. Morrison's kick, and it's bobbled in the end zone by Trey Wilson. Now he brings it out, and he's down at the 8-yard line.
Montana special teams are geeked up right now, having a lot of fun. You see a smile on Coach Hauk's face right now. That's his baby. Montana's outscoring their opponents 142-58 in the second half. 28-0 today.
A promising future there on the Central Coast, but they ran into a buzzsaw here second half. Diefenbach over the middle, and it's intercepted. The Grizz get it back, and it's Gino Leonard.
The local product from Sentinel High School, Gino Leonard, who's put his dues in here to get on the field for the Grizz, comes up big at the end of the game with the interception to seal it, and for Montana getting victory formation.
And this is going to feel good for Montana fans. They're going to get a homecoming victory. First half not good. Second half, dominant. The adjustments were made, and this team shows how good they can be when they're playing their A game. A homecoming victory as Montana dominates the second half, outscoring Cal Poly 28-0, a 28-9 victory. And this is a team that just keeps finding different ways to win. They look like a championship caliber club.
It's a flip script from the first half to the second half. Poly had the explosives. Montana had some turnovers. Second half, Montana had the explosive, and they created multiple turnovers and a defensive score. That's the significant part and why they blew the top off this place in the second half, scoring that many points and shutting Cal Poly out in the second half.
Thanks to our crew, Kyle Hansen, Jordan Tripp, I'm Trey Bender. That does it for Missoula. Thanks for watching. Montana victorious on homecoming at Grizzly.